All righty, ladies and gentlemen, this is Blake Morrow. You are listening to the Daily Roundup webinar. I hope everybody's having a great trading session. Seeing some activity today. Oh, what a trying to adjust my settings to my desk, my video camera. Anyway, you guys can you can pretty much see everything right now. Which I have a bit of a mess, so bear with me. So we're seeing a little bit of sell-off in equities. Dollar's been somewhat responsive, but hold on really quick. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm going to take the Rand off, just telling you guys right now. Closed. $375. Damn. That was a decent trade there. So I was long the US dollar. I was just telling the people in the chat room, if you get here, you guys can see it. Right here. At 1438. So I just took that off. It was like 1442, I guess. So anyway, I just took that long off, and stocks came under a little bit of pressure. Thought EM currencies might, they weaken a bit. It's all right. It's okay. Let's talk about everything else though right now. Hold on. One thing. So the euro dollar, another failed rally attempt at the 118.90. If you were around, in the chat room, I did sell that. I think I told you guys on the face webinar or on the morning edge, I was short there. Took it off for a few, like 12 or 14 or something. Sterling's just underperforming right now. The Aussie is rejecting this trend line. Now, remember, the RBA is tonight, and I think while we're below that trend line, at least below 74 cents, you got to be defensive with the Aussie. I did get long some pound Aussie, as I think I sent this out on as an alert or as an update. Let me double check it though. I didn't. I was just updating in the room. So I updated that we were just near a lot of support here, and I took a long, just as long as we're above that support. I'm only up like 12 pips. I'm just gonna try to get my stops to break even before the RBA tonight. That's my intent anyway. Yields are just coming under tremendous amount of pressure, which is, here we are back at really key support here in the 10-year. This is our support zone. So, just look at this technically for a second. Let me get rid of this little range that I had drawn out here. Just focus on this chart for a second. Notice that we are below the 200-day moving average. Okay. This is a big support zone that we've had. Let's get rid of this red here. I'm going to just make that smaller for a second. Okay. You notice previous high that held. That's what makes it significant. You also have this low here, this high. So now this is what we call a support zone, right? So we're at that support zone, but because we couldn't get back above the 200-day moving average in yields, to me, it is bearish. To me, it feels like that we're going to go to 1% on the 10-year. We're going to go right back here, which is, again, the 618 retracement, previous high, previous low, right? Previous high, previous low, So to me, it looks like we're going to go back to 1% on the 10-year, which I don't think any of us really expected. I know Stelios didn't expect it. I really thought yields were going to be moving higher, not lower. So this is, I think, catching the market off guard quite a bit. And I think people in the equity space are probably trying to figure out how to read that. It's do you say, oh, yields are weak, so that's good for stocks, right? It's going to be supportive of economic growth and recovery, or the yields are weak for a reason, and then is it giving us more of a bearish sign regarding equities? I don't know what the answer is. I'm just saying that right now, I think stocks are kind of like, yeah, I don't know why yields are going down. They probably shouldn't be going down in this environment, but they are. So anyway, just some food for thought. Nothing to really say about cryptos. One of the other things I want to take a look at really quick. Yields are going down. The yen's been strengthening, and you know what? Gold's moving higher too. So with gold moving higher and the dollar moving higher at the same time, maybe it's showing us a little bit of risk aversion. That's another food for thought, something to think about. All right. Other than that, I think that's and then copper is really weak. So you've got gold and silver that are supported, and copper's not. So just thinking about that. Amira asked for IWM. Let's take a look at IWM. We just filled the gap. So here, this is the way I'd look at IWM. Hard to be bullish when you're so close to the 618, and we've rejected it twice. Right? So this is a 618 retracement at 224. So if you get above it, it's bullish. While you're below it and so close to it, you have to be really careful about being long. And if you want to trade it intraday, we just filled the gap. So, if you're like, well, I just want to be long just intraday, then I wouldn't risk below today's lows. That's how I'd approach it. All right, guys, I am out of here. It's Monday, and I've got some things I need to attend to, and the market's not one of them because it's bleh. All right, Catherine asked for nat gas, or no, I'm sorry, WTI. I'll look at crude really quick, and then one last look at nat gas for Amira, and then I'm out. Nat gas. There's what to me, you have to trade within this. That's it. And right now, you're right in the middle. So hold on. You got a coin? You got a coin, heads or tails? Because that's about what it's telling me there. Okay. Crude oil. Catherine asked, so I'll take a look. Yeah, crude got smashed today. And we broke down, obviously, through this is big support. Now you have to figure out how low it's going to go, right? Because you guys knew when we were breaking it, because we knew that if we broke through this support, the 72.25, we'd see a sell-off. And 72 is actually 72. I didn't think we'd get there that quick. I really didn't. Anyway, so now I don't think selling it right here makes a lot of sense because we're at a 38% retracement. So if you guys want to be a buyer, then just buy it right now and don't risk below the lows. And if you want to be a seller, you probably wait for a bounce now that we've hit that 38% retracement, wait for a bounce back up towards resistance and try to, get on the short side somewhere up here. That's the way I would look at it. All right. You guys have a great one. I'll see you in the chat rooms or tomorrow morning. See you later.